Ho 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 ho! What do we have here? Hello everyone and welcome to the Leander 98 channel where we do stuff on cars and Little Big Planet because we are a monopoly. Anyway, what you're taking a look at here is Mk.III. Did I say Mach? I mean Mk.III of the shifter transmission. Now, we've decorated a car. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's a 180SX Fastback. And as you can tell by the color, this is the one from the Need for Speed 2015. Is that how I tried basing it? I had the idea, plus also I wanted a 180SX Fastback. But enough of that. Let's take a look at it. Now, the amount of space it takes up isn't much different. We got a tachometer, but then we got another little thing right here. That'll come up in a we'll mention that eventually, but some things that are going to be new. As you can see right here, there is a tag, not a tag, a impact sensor, so that means the car, you cannot power the car while it's in air, so if you were to take a jump and still be holding the gas, the car will go over the jump and coast as if you're not hitting the gas, unlike cars that don't have it, where it'll jump and then it'll keep flooring itself and die. Another thing that this car has that you can't see, something you can't see, is actually there's a thick wheel behind the thin wheels. Now what does this do? Well, the thick wheel is glued to the thin wheels, so that means the one in the back does spin, but it is dephysicalized, so then it's not interfering the ground with this one. And with that, the thick wheel increases the amount of torque that can be put on the thin wheel. Because the thin wheel, if you try to put movers on it, doesn't produce torque for shite. As well as the front here, by being glued to the front, the big tire, it also increases the torque if that were to be all-wheel drive, or just braking-wise. Alright, anything else new with the exterior? Oh yeah. And the sound is actually being produced at the back of the car, unlike the old ones where the sound board was around here. So that is definitely an improvement, more realistic. Alright, let's pop in to the controlator. Are you ready? I know I'm ready, because I made the thing. Well, you weren't supposed to see that. Anyway, look at this. It looks a bit more complicated. Actually, you know what? Let's get the old one out. Come on, Quattro. Let's get the old one out to compare. See, as you can tell, there's the sound bite. Move that over here so we can give this one some space. As you can tell, there's quite the size difference. But there's a reason. With the old one, the maximum amount of gears that I could do was 6, and sometimes I could stretch in 7 if I custom made it, but that never turned out to be well. Plus also, as it went along, I kind of got rid of the number count for what gear, but I got that back, and I'll show you eventually. This, however, can house 8 gears, so we got first all the way through 8th. And now here's our thing. Now this little design comes from for the selector, comes from a friend of mine. I won't leak his name out. Maybe I will later in the video. But what it is that it's a selector that's got 2 extra on, so in case that... So then I lost a little bit of extra logic by putting some NOT gates in this, so then it won't allow to shift down. It'll actually allow you to do it, but once it senses that it's in the thing that doesn't have anything in it, it shifts it straight back to the one that does count. Same thing for the bottom for it to be an 8th gear. But actually, for this is the last gear, so if it senses... No, this is the last gear, but if it senses this being detected, it shifts it all the way right back up to the last gear. So it might flash 7 very, very shortly, but it doesn't go to 7th gear at all. You'll still get slowed down for pressing the clutch in and trying to shift a gear. Alright, then we go in here, and here is the main housing for this. Now this is definitely desized. If we open this up, see? What I tell you about a mess of logic. So up, as we can tell, here's our gears all through 8 and reverses up at the top. Here's our OR gate, which goes to the tachometer. And this is where neutral is held. Yeah, that's neutral. And this is where neutral is held, as you can tell, because I've made one central selector on the board here. Ooh, why does it remove the wires? What is this game? What? I thought I was playing Little Big Planet 3, not Little Big Planet 2. Give me my wires back. Anyway, that's neutral. Kind of the same design. Actually, it somewhat is the same design. Alright, well, there's braking. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's the sensor for the speedometer out of 100. I know, 100 for every 300 for every 100. There we go. Alright, up here we got our transmission. This is the stock, where it's 0.5, and I don't think I even touched it for this. No, I did, 0.3. So you can see this one's turned on for stock. The other one is awaiting a tag to turn that one off. So then there's that. And then here's the place where the tachometer can be switched. The heads-up display can be shifted on or off. And whether it's on and you're out of the car, it shifts off automatically. So then you can get out of the car and take a nice look at it. Now here, what this is, it's a sensor shift for go. So if I were to have a drag level and that was there, it'd be an automatic shift to first gear, so then you won't need to worry about snoozing at the line. This is also very good to get the most accurate quarter-mile time, as if once that goes, it's almost as if you didn't jump the start, nor did you go slow on the start. Alright, is that everything I've showed in here? Nope, there's one little thing. Oh yeah, this is the upgrade central. All I got right now is engine and turbo. Oh yeah, weight reduction, transmission, and tires. That too. I need to still do nitrous. Alright, anything else I need to show in here? Nope, but I believe we gotta show the actual product of what it looks like inside. Bam! Look at that! It's beautiful. Now, as you can see, there is a speedometer with numbers, but when I hide it, it's gone. Oh yeah. Figured out a way to do that without having the swivel out function. And then it disappears, and then this one, see, it swivels out. On this one, as you can see, there is a turbo pressure gauge, and because this is a... Oh, my R2 button's sticky. Well, at least that's a tattletale if it's sticking. So even though this is a car with a turbo, when the car does not have a turbo upgrade on it, that will be disappeared. I mean, invisible. Alright, as you can see, we got our gear changer. Now, as you can see, we're in 6th. It tries to go to 7. Not happening. And if we try and go into reverse, not happening. So let's try and take a launch. First, we're going to do the launch in the Audi, so then you can see the difference in smoothness. Whoa, still in reverse. Alright, that was that. Now, what if we try a car like this? I think I'm going to end up hitting the Audi. Yep. Oh, it didn't even save me moving it. There we go. You remember how the Audi started? Pretty much right as you press R1 it went. But what if it's still as if the car was in neutral and not first with the clutch down? Well, watch the start. as well as something that has been improved. I think this car does it. As well with the start, how it takes off, and it has that absolutely ear-grinding sound of the speakers being rapidly turned on and off to get the shaking function of the tack needle as you take off. Not now, but here. I know it doesn't do it much on this car, but that's because it's all-wheel drive and has plenty of traction and very fast. Whereas this one, it doesn't do the bumping, but as if you known from a drag racing game on the Android, where if you take off from the RPM that it's at, the RPM's kind of lower till the point that the tires grip up and then get going. So, give that a little watch. Oh yeah, you know, definitely do burnouts in this. And the reverse actually works in this one. Definitely no ABS on this model. Alright, well this is still in prototype mode and probably will be for a long time as I produce cars on it. It's just because I'm gonna keep improving this bit by bit. What is that? What is that? What is that? I probably need to UV tool this up a little. All fixed. Alright, we don't need the Audi Quattro anymore. As if the Audi Quattro is now officially the last car. No, that's a lie. The Chevrolet Cavalier is the last car to be made on Mk.II. I mean, Mk.II shifter transmission. So now, welcome to Mk.III. This has been Leander 98, and I'm out.